Felix, check that thing out. That's nice. Well, hello and welcome back. We're actually standing on a 310 Sea Ray right now. Look behind us. We got a 48 Tierra. Actually, no, the customer, he had a 456 Brady White before that. Very nice boat. But this one that we're working on right now, kind of an oddball. I'm wondering why the battery charger wasn't turning on, so let me show you. Okay, let's start. I got the hatch open here. So the customer's complaint was nothing was working in the boat. Nothing on the dash. This is a brand new boat, 2023. I think it's got about 30 hours on it now. And so his house batteries have been slowly dying. There's two of them right there. You got your motor batteries over here, or one of them anyway. The other one's on this side, so you got port starboard. And our battery charger, which I got panels off of right now because I was trying to check for power, is right here on the wall. So let's go turn the power on for the battery charger on our panel. Let's go to our little panel here. Our shore power is plugged in. We got 120 volts here. Power's good, main's on. We have two switches here. One says battery charger, outlets and television, and you got refrigerator. So normally you just want to push this and your power should be on, the battery charger should fire up. Come back down here, you see we got no lights or anything, nothing's happening. So come back up into our panel again, and we flip on our outlets and television. And there we go. Now we have lights. Everything's charging. We come back to our panel here. So we got the battery charger again. So this one turned on our charger in the boat. So if I turn this on, like it's already on here, I actually plugged into an outlet right there on the boat. And we have basically green light on our little charger that I plugged in just to see if we had power on the boat. If I turn off our battery charger, it's actually turning off our outlets. Now this ain't on anymore. So what I gotta do is basically just take this panel out and swap these two breakers and it'll be correct. But that makes total sense why he's in here turning his battery charger on and his boat's slowly dying. I actually had to fire the motors up. Luckily the motor batteries were fine, the house battery is what was dead. So I fired up the motors and it pushed enough power so I could open up that hatch, because I couldn't get the charger on because obviously I was doing the same thing, pushing the charger button. I thought the charger might have been bad or something, but they're just switched. It's kind of a weird one. So it's a pretty simple fix. Nothing really to show you here. I'm just going to switch those breakers out. What we'll do here is I just got to button all this up, and I'm not sure what I got to do for the rest of the day here because I'm going to head back to the shop. So we'll just cut to Marine Max. I'll see you there. Well, we made it back. We're actually going to turn around and head back out. I thought I was going to do some stuff at the shop, but we had a call because, funny enough, the 475 Intrepid that I filmed that had an engine problem, well, they fixed all that. It actually came to our shop after they fixed it, and we did a service on it, did some repairs on some things, and now it's back at the marina. And unfortunately, one of the motors is saying it's got low oil pressure, so we're going to run there and we'll see what happened. If there's a problem, we can fix it, or what's going on. So I'll see you over there. Here she is. The motor that's down right there is the one that shows low oil pressure. So first thing I'll do, I'm going to jump on here, we'll pull this cowling, and then we'll check the oil before we start it and see what it sounds like. Jump on her here. It's a really pretty boat. This boat was in, I think, episode 209, something like that, early 200s. I filmed this whole thing, so if you want to see the inside of it, all that, it's a really well done boat. Hopefully there's nothing really wrong here, but we'll check it out. Let's find out. Now we're on. I'm standing in the back transom here. We are on the starboard inner motor. That's what he had a problem with, the one that was down. And look at the cowling on the front side here. It's got a bunch of oil. So I was looking. It just looks like maybe it blew a bunch of oil, like blow by, like something's wrong with the motor. Then I noticed on top, you got a bunch of oil up here too. Let's look at the dipstick real quick. I've already checked it, but there is no oil in the motor. So hopefully it didn't run it very long with no oil. But after more inspection here, the oil cap is broken. first time I've ever seen that happen. You can see it. I mean, look. Let's turn it. Look at that. It's broken in half. I've never seen that before. So I don't know if it got over tightened or just a manufacturer defect, whatever. Not 100% sure there, but it's fixable. So I'm gonna have to run back to the shop because I don't have enough oil for this motor, because it takes 2 gallons basically to fill it up, and I'll have to get me one of those caps. So what I'm gonna do right now is run back, get some cleaner and stuff. We'll have to wipe all this down real good, wipe his cowling off here and all that. You got oil down here too. Lucky I'm pretty close to the shop, but we'll run back, get us a new cap. We'll fill this thing up and start it and make sure we don't have any weird noises or anything, and we didn't hurt any valves or pistons or anything. So I'm gonna take one more ride here, go get the parts we need, and hopefully this thing will be good to go. So I'll see you back here one more time. All right, we made it back. I got my new cap. Got our 2 gallons of oil here. I don't know if it's gonna take all of it, but we'll keep checking it. Let me pop that off there. Got my funnel, put some oil in it. The moment of truth. We'll fire it up, see what she sounds like. She's filled up now. We got our new little cap on there. Took about 6 quarts of oil, so I still had a couple in it. Now, good thing is, the customer I heard didn't run the motor after he got the alarm, so everything should be okay here. Another good thing is the oil's not gonna hurt anything. I'll wipe off the excess, but it's actually just like a corrosion block. I'll clean the cowling out here, all the excess in there, so let's go turn some batteries on. It's a little warm in here. House. Should be all we need. See, she's not locked. There we go. All right, can't see it very well on the camera, but we're clear for launch. We got the old cold start monitor here, and we have our pressures here, so let's push our button. Look at that. The sun's glaring pretty bad, but halfway. Good pressure. No knocking, no noises. She sounds like a Yami. Purring. That is good news. Just noticed something too. This motors are tilted over, turned. We're touching on the boat right here, and this cowling just barely. So I'm gonna go turn them and see if I can get them to straighten out. That looks about right. I'll leave it like that. I'll let this one run for a while. Make sure she's not going to give us any codes or anything. Alright, well, she's running here. I'm going to clean the cowling up. I'll let her idle for a while, shift it, make sure everything's good, but I think we have success today. A couple weird problems, that's for sure. Definitely with the wires being reversed on the shore power in the first one, and then the cap that's broken, which is a very weird thing I've never seen before in a Yamaha. So, good thing is, both of them should be fixed here, and we can move along. So, as always, I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you next time. Later. A pretty day out here, Felix. We got the new pier over here. We got all those parrots making a bunch of noise in the trees. And there's the Alfred Wooded Airport right over there. We have liftoff.